Pokemon Sword and Shield. My very first generation of Pokemon I'd ever played. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with this game. Recently completed my third playthrough and finally acquired the shiny charm for myself. While these games aren't exactly polished, they definitely have a lot going for them. The overall aspect was great. I loved the Generation 8 Pokemon like Blipbug, Wooloo, Phalanx, Graplock, and Runerigus. Leon is a meme, and the soundtrack is mwah, chef's kiss. But there's one aspect of it that I used to dislike until I played the post-game for the first time the other day, and that's Hop. Hop is a designated rival for this game, and most players, including myself at first, hated this guy. He was popping up at every turn wanting to battle you, kept glazing his older brother like he works at the world's most English donut factory, and his teams felt like they got worse and worse, then actually pretty decent, then worse and worse, and he just wouldn't go away. And I, and again a lot of other players, hated him. That wasn't until I played the post game. When you start the post game, you have a match against Hop. What else is new? However, it's extremely competitive. Hop isn't having fun and taking jabs, and he does his Pokemon League animations and not his normal rival animations, because he feels like he needs to beat you to prove himself as worthy of surpassing Leon. But you beat him, and he's noticeably upset about it. But he doesn't hold a grudge against you like he did with Beat in the main game, because you're his best friend, his brother from another mother. But he does start to question his ability at being a trainer, not being a good trainer to surpass Leon, but his ability at being a trainer, period. And he has like a little character arc throughout the post game, where he comes to terms with what he feels is his calling in life. Throughout the post game, these two snobby pricks start Dynamaxing random Pokemon in gyms to try and bait Zacian and Zamazenta into unleashing their full potential and reclaim their place as kings of Galar. So you and Hop, with the assistance of Piers, Sonia, and the Galar gym leaders, you calm down the rogue Dynamax Pokemon and stop the two pompous douches with bad haircuts. During your escapades at stopping these guys, however, Hop begins to develop this sense of belonging again, when he realizes that this is his calling, helping those in need or who can't help themselves.
Pokemon trainers.
Really?
This is actually very in character for Hop, in a way, as he's always valued helping others with his Pokemon. This is alluded to as early as before Route 3. You beat Hop, and he gives you his league card, and it mentions, quote, Hop's partner Wooloo is a great help to both him in battle and with chores around the house. That's amazing character consistency in my opinion, because it said that Hop trains his Pokemon to help him with chores. Therefore he could easily train his Pokemon to help out others in need, whether it's with something mundane or dire. And by the end of the post-game story, Hop's found his calling in life. Not to be a Galar Pokemon champion, it's to be the person you rely on to help you when you're in need. And that single hour of my time playing Pokemon Sword Shield's post-game made me do a whole 180 on my opinion on Hop. I used to think he was a one-note rival who was annoying, but in actuality he's just a kid trying to find his calling in life, and I believe Hop deserves better. And that's it for today's video. Make sure to do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all when I upload next. See ya.
Oh, yeah. Because it just wouldn't be Pokemon Sword and Shield if this dickhead didn't show up every 5 seconds.